Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to get this creepy, possessed fortune teller makeup look. It's super cool and I just thought it was really unique and just over the top and just overall super cool. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just please keep on watching. So first I'm going to start off by taking some B6 spray and spraying that all over the place so my skin is prepped and ready for foundation. Then I'm going to take Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea foundation, and I'm just going to apply this all over my skin to give it a nice even base so that everything we put on top has a nice clean canvas to work with. You don't have to do this step, but since I have blotchy skin, I decided to do this step. I'm then going to set it with Stay Matte Powder by Rimmel to make sure that everything is set and ready to work on. Then I'm just going to go back through and I'm going to contour my face with the medium shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. This is not a needed step because I went over it completely, but you could do it if you would like. And I'm just going to blend that out with a more fluffy brush just so it looks less harsh. So now I'm going to move on to eyes, where I'm going to take Too Faced Shadow Insurance and prime all my eyelids and the sides of my eyes so my work face is ready. Then I'm just going to set the primer with the translucent powder so that it's not tacky and that everything we apply blends smoothly on top of it. For eyeshadows, I'm going to start by using the Masquerade palette by Juvia's, and I'm going to take the shade Calabar, which is a shimmery maroon shade, and I'm just going to start by blending this all over my eyelid and then up in my crease, and we're going to smoke this shade all over the place. So it is okay if it's messy because you are a possessed fortune teller, so it makes sense that your makeup's going to be a little hectic, a little crazy, because who cares? So I'm just going to blend that all over the place and then go back in with a cleaner brush and blend it out even more. I'm then going to take that same shade and I'm going to smoke it out on my lower lash line, and this is going to go out everywhere. So the messier, the better for this look. It really does not matter. And I'm just going to mimic that same step on the other eye. Then going with the Manny MUA palette by Makeup Geek, I'm going to take the shades Mars and Insomnia, and I'm just going to use these to deepen up the overall look and make it even more smoky. So I'm going to do what I did with the other colors with this one as well, and just smoke it out, blend it out, make it look all messy and blurry, and just overall as blended and smoky as you want. You can make this super crazy, you can make this not as crazy, it just depends on how you want it to look. And then I'm just going to do the exact same thing to my other eye as well. I'm then just going to fill in my eyebrows like normal off camera, and then I'm going to go in back with the Juvia's palette, and I'm going to take the shade Medea, or Macadea. It's a bright purple shade pretty much, and I'm just going to use that to add a little bit more of a purple tint to the eyeshadows. So I'm just going to go over the crease and over everything we did on the lower lash line and just blend it and smoke it. And then I'm going to start blending it out towards my temples, and this is where you can get fun with it. You can make it messy. You can also blend it out towards your temples. I'm going to blend it down towards my outer corners, and I'm going to go back in with Mars and Insomnia by the Makeup Geek by Manny MUA palette, and I'm just going to take that on a fluffier brush and just blend it all over my face pretty much, all around my eyes. And then I'm going to take those two shades again, and I'm going to start blending it around my mouth and around my nose, and it's just kind of going to look like I'm worn out and just overall dirty and messy. And then I'm going to take those dark shades again, and I'm going to contour my face with it. This is why I said that the contouring in the first place wasn't necessary. Then taking the shade Artemis, I'm going to just blend this all over my eye, and this is just going to add a really cool sheen to the makeup look and just overall make it look very shimmery and almost greasy looking, which I thought was really cool. And I'm also going to blend that on the outer corners of my eye as well. Overall, the main thing of this look is to make it messy. Then going in with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Gold Rush, I'm going to start patting this on the very center of my eyelid, and this is just going to add a really nice shimmery effect, and it's going to tie in with the drippy lines that we're going to add to the rest of the face when we're done. So I'm then just going to take that on a brush, and that's where I'm going to draw the drippy lines. So I'm going to draw them from the middle of my eyelid down. And I don't even know, I just thought it looked really cool, and just overall, I loved it. And I'm going to take Untamed by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to set all of that. So now we're going to get into the fun part. So I'm going to now start beginning to draw my third eye on the center of my forehead. So I'm just going to take a nude eyeliner by NYX, and I'm going to start mapping out the rough shape of an eyeball. And then I'm going to take a cream makeup palette, and I'm going to take the white shade, and I'm just going to fill in the outline shape of the eye. Then going back in with the nude eyeliner, I'm just going to clean up the edges of our eyeball just to make it look a little bit neater, and it could be like your waterline. So then I'm going to take a black eyeliner pencil and I'm just going to outline the overall shape like we lined our eyes, and this is also just going to add definition to the eyeball. Then taking the light blue shade, I'm going to start drawing the color of our eye. So I am doing a blue eye since I do have blue eyes, so I'm going to do that. And then taking the dark blue, I'm going to mix it around the outer perimeter of the eye and then do a little bit within the eye to make it look a little bit more like my eyes do. And then taking the black, I'm just going to take that on the back of my brush and create the pupil. And then I'm just going to go back in with some white and I'm just going to add some details into the blue part of my eye to make it look a little bit more realistic. And I know it's kind of hard to make it look realistic, but I'm going to try my best. And then I'm going to go back in with the shade Calabar from the Juvia's palette, and I'm just going to try to mimic the look of my eyeshadow on this eye. And it's going to be a lot more difficult because you don't have an inner and outer corner really to make it seem whether or not it's a left eye or a right eye, so I kind of just did it all over the place and made it look similar to what my actual eyeshadow look looked like. So I'm just going to use all the same shades, and you can watch what I'm doing and try to mimic the same thing like I did, or do whatever you want. And I'm just going to take all the same shades and everything and then just do it all out. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally breathe. And I know it cannot last, but at last I can finally see. Take a bigger brush and I'm just going to blend out the colors more into my hairline to make it look a little bit more smoky like I did with the other parts of my eye. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go in with a concealer and a small brush and I'm going to draw back in the waterline on my fake eye to make it look a little bit more, I don't know, like a real eye almost. So I'm going to do that, and then once I do that, I'm just going to go and I'm going to take a nude shade and I'm just going to add some shadow onto the actual white part of the eye to try to make it look a little bit less like stark white. Then going back in with the black, I'm going to take a very tiny little brush and I'm going to start drawing the eyelashes on my eye, because you can't have an eye without eyelashes, of course, because they're very important. So I'm going to do that. Then going back in with Gold Rush by Maybelline, I'm going to mimic the exact same look that we did on our eyes with that. So I'm going to take the little dripping and I'm going to draw it down and then set it again with Untamed by Makeup Geek. And I'm also going to add a little bit of gold to the center of my eyelid on my fake eye, and then I'm just going to go back over my eyelashes that got covered and just to add a little bit more definition to it. We pretty much just want to make our fake third eye look just like our two normal eyes. So once we do that, I'm then going to take a black eyeliner and I'm just going to really smoke and smudge it very messily on my upper lash line. And I just want it to look very messy and grungy. And then I'm just going to line both of my inner rims on my eyes, so my waterline and my tight line. So I'm then going to mix the red and the blue paint, and I'm going to add little dots of purple all over my face. And I don't know why I did this. I just really thought it looked cool and it added something to the look. It was just like a very cool speckled look. So I did that, and I did it on the sides of my eyes, so my real eyes and my third eye. And then I went back in with a smaller brush and I added even tinier little eyes all over the place. I mean dots, not eyes. I added tiny little dots all over the place, not eyes. So I did that, and I'm just going to add little details and just make the look overall a little bit more interesting, add a little bit more like detail. Then I'm just going to go down and I'm going to line my Cupid's bow with the same dots. And then I'm going to take some pink and line the inner part, like the dent of my Cupid's bow, and then add a little bit of gold where you would highlight your Cupid's bow naturally. Overall, just lots of details on the Cupid's bow. So then, using a black body paint, I'm going to take a little brush and I'm going to draw the symbol for the sun and the moon on my chin, and these are the fortune teller signs. I don't know, I googled fortune teller symbols and these popped up and I thought they looked really cool and I really liked the whole moon and sun thing. So those are what I drew on my chin just to add a little bit more detail. And then I went in and applied a few coats of mascara to my top and bottom eyelashes just to make them look very lush and voluminous. And then I also went back and I added some false eyelashes, which is something that I don't normally do, but I did that. Then taking some eyelash glue, I'm going to put little dots of it at the bottom of our gold drips, and then I'm going to apply some purple rhinestones on the different tips using some tweezers to apply them, and I thought it was like a really nice effect. It added some nice little glitter and shimmer, and I also added some more dots next to the drip on the top eye, so I did that. Then to just finish off the entire look, I added some bright, dark purple winey lips, because I just thought it was very smoldery and it definitely matched the eye look, so I thought it looked super, super good. Then add some details on my lips. I'm going to take the ColourPop shadow in the shade So Quiche or So Quiche, I don't really know. And I'm just going to dab that all over the center of my lips, and this is just going to really make the lips pop and very look glittery. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of Untamed by Makeup Geek again, and I'm going to put that in the very, very center, just so the lips tie in more with the eyes and have the same look. Then I'm just going to pop in some white mesh contacts and put on a nice little headdress. And there you have it. There is your possessed fortune teller makeup look. One way to accessorize this is put a big chunky necklace on. If you have like coins and things on a necklace, that'd be perfect. And then I put a whole bunch of rings on in different colors, golds and everything. And I did a head wrap with my hair all crazy. And you could wear a dress or whatever you want, and you could really make this look super, super cool. So good luck. I hope you guys try this out. Send me pictures if you do to my Twitter, or you can even just tag me on them on Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you do, and if you enjoy Halloween tutorials. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every Wednesday, and also throughout the month of October, I post them every Wednesday and Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to get this super simple marionette puppet makeup look that is perfect for any last minute Halloween look. You can literally